I've shared my story before, but basically, I've been trained to be a doctor. I had the opportunity to set up my own business, which is fantastic. And I worked really hard, and over the years built it up to be something that was really something I felt very proud of. However, my personality, which is high achiever, perfectionist, doesn't know when to let go, workaholic, always putting everything else first, and not including myself in the mix, then fell foul of burnout. And it wasn't until that point where I was made to face my reality that I started to get a sense of, you know what, I was working so terribly hard, but I wasn't happy. Even though I was proud of what I'd achieved, and I always did my very best to make sure I looked after everybody to the best of my ability, I was stressed out, really anxious. And that's not a good place to be. And although I recovered from the burnout, I knew that because of the way I'm made, if I went back into general practice, and I was invited back by many different people because they said, "Oh, Jenny, you're such a great doctor. Please come work with us." And I resisted. I said, I would love to, but I'm not going to, because I knew that I would be at risk of going through exactly the same experience again. And I didn't want to put that on myself or my family, because I just thought it wasn't fair. And so it was about sort of trying to reimagine what I could do differently with my skill set. And I started reaching out to all sorts of different things and tried a few which didn't work. And for some reason, I signed up to go to a conference in London on trust. And the draw card was Bob Geldof. And I thought, oh, I get to see Sir Bob in person. That sounds cool.
I will be there.
I combined it as a work home trip because I have family in the UK. So I rocked up to this conference, and Bob Geldof was amazing. He sort of ambled onto the stage with his notes. He looked like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards, and he had a coffee cup in one hand, notes in the other, and he just tossed the notes to one side and said, "I wrote a speech, but I'm not going to talk about that." And I thought, like your style, Bob, like it. But then he gave this heartfelt talk, which was brilliant, all about the importance of trust. And I sat there thinking, yeah, I so get this, and the importance of trust and relationships. And the other amazing thing at that conference was this beautiful lady, I can't remember her name now, but she worked at Zappos. And she shared her story of what had attracted her to go and work for Zappos and the culture that they had developed, which I was blown away by because I had never heard of anything quite so amazing in my life. And I thought, there's something here. There's something really special about their approach, Bob's talk about trust, and I was still trying to put it all together. And then in my other forays into what am I going to do and how can I serve people to keep them safe from burnout and mental mood disorders, all the rest of it, I'd started stalking this guy called Alex Gehulf in Copenhagen. And I read all his blogs and his articles and his books. And I thought, wow, he's such an interesting guy. And then I saw he did these academies in Copenhagen. So, another reason to go back to visit my family in the UK, this time going via Copenhagen to train as a happiness officer. And those 3 days changed my life. Yeah. They really did. I came away feeling, I think I had changed a lot. I felt stronger in myself. I had a much clearer idea of what it was I wanted to do and the type of work I wanted to be involved with. But I think the goal for me was not just meeting Alex, but also the like-minded people like yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
Where you were sharing your ideas, what you were involved in, what you've been doing. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is a global movement. We can change the world for the better.